Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So, first of all, can I just mention, it's quiet. I picked the wrong day to film on, clearly, because today there seems to be no noise, no renovations going on in my house, so, awesome! I could have just waited one day, but regardless, I am back with another story time. So, these two stories I'm going to be putting in this video is like the main reason I wanted to start a storytime channel. I waited so long to film this because I wanted to be at home to film these videos, because I know it, like, almost everybody would say, like, oh, it's so frustrating or so annoying, blah, blah, but these two stories are the most upset I've ever been, most angry I've ever been at any person ever. I never, ever, ever get mad at people in public service, but oh my god, these two story times are so frustrating and make me so upset. So, I'm going to tell the more frustrating one at the end because I kind of want to leave you guys with a big one. So these two stories can totally be told in like under 5 minutes, maybe in 2 minutes, but I want to kind of provide you guys with some background, and also I want to tell you guys the stories anyways to show you how just how crazy this is. So basically, how to start this off is I'm going to kind of provide you guys with some background as to what I'm talking about and all that. So when I was in high school, me and my friends rarely ever stayed in the caf because the food was just overpriced and it wasn't even that great anyways. And when we did bring food, like, wouldn't stay in the caf either. We would go sit in like a classroom or something. So whenever we didn't have food, we actually went out to eat. So there's like a bunch of food areas right close to us you could even walk to, but since we pretty much all drove, we just would take the car all the time. But we always went to this one place, and if you are a Canadian, or even if you're American, you know of this place, like, it's Tim Hortons. It's pretty popular. I'm sure, like, you'd have to be living under a rock to not know what it is, but it's basically a coffee shop. Your average Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, that kind of stuff, but Canadian. So, we went to this place all the time because it was the closest one to our school, and it just, I don't know, we just liked going there because we all drank coffee, we all didn't really eat big stuff for lunch, so it was kind of like a nice place to go. So, for some reason, now I am not kidding you when I say this, like, you may think it's all in my head and that, like, maybe it's just coincidence after coincidence, but, like, no. Every time I went to this Tim Hortons, or any Tim Hortons for that matter, and I was with a group of people, even just like one extra person with me, they'd always screw up my order. Like, nobody else. I could be in a group of 6 people, and of those 6 people, they would get all of their orders, and I would be the only one who'd be missing something, would get something wrong. It would just always end up going bad my way. So, I honestly don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a vibe I give off when I'm with a group of people. No clue, but let's get into the story now that you guys have the background. So the first story, I was with one other person, and we went to Tim Hortons because it was kind of like a late thing. Like, the bell had just rung, and we were like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to stay? Do you want to go? So we decided last minute to go to Tim Hortons. So we went, and I wasn't really that hungry, so I was going to get something small and then like a coffee or something. And my friend was going to get her stuff too, but we decided to put it all on one order because it's 2 people. Like, we didn't want to have to go through the drive-thru and do 2 orders for like something so small. I usually get a bagel when I go there, and like a donut, or not a donut, a bagel and a coffee or something like that. But I kind of wanted to go even smaller than a bagel, so my one friend always gets these cheese croissants, and so I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna get that since it's kind of like a bit lighter than a bagel. So I was like, alright, so first time ever ordering this, I was like, can I get it warmed up with butter and then a coffee? Ordered my friend's stuff, and they're like, yeah. So it's busy as usual because, like I said, it's the closest Tim Hortons to my school, so everybody goes there at lunch, and on our lunch, everybody drove, so the drive-through was always full. Basically, we we're waiting in line, and we finally get up to the window, and she gives us our stuff. So, like I said, I've never gotten a cheese croissant before, so I don't know what kind of packaging they put it in. So they give me a bag, and I was like, okay, like, thanks, whatever, like, have a good day, keep the change. So I started driving, and I basically got out of the drive-thru, and I started, like, to go into the road, and I opened the bag to get my cheese croissant out, and it's a donut. And, like, I know you guys are probably all like, well, it's, like, a donut still good, like, you got a donut, like, that's pretty good, it's not horrible. Yeah, but it was a sour cream glazed donut. Like, of all the donuts they could have gave me, they gave me a sour cream glazed donut. Like, I know it's a first world problem, like, wow, you got a sour cream glazed donut, like, that sounds horrible. It's not, but, like, of all the donuts I have, like, that's the one they got. Like, I guess they could have gotten a plain donut, it would have been way, way worse, but still. So I was, like, in the car, and I just, like, I showed my friend, and she was like, okay, like, go back. You paid for a cheese croissant. Like, let's go, turn around, just go back. And I was like, no, like, it's fine. I don't care. Because as we established, I'm a stubborn person. So I was like, whatever, I, like, don't care. It's fine. And she's like, no, like, turn around. You paid for your cheese croissant. Go back. I ended up not going back, and I just got to the school. And funny story is that when I got into the school, I didn't even think how, like, upset I was about it. And then I got to, like, the main entrance, and all my friends came up to me, and they're like, oh, where'd you go for lunch? And I was like, oh, Tim's. They're like, what'd you get? And I started crying. I was like, I got a sour cream glazed donut. And they were like, why are you crying? And I'm like, it's not what I ordered. And I just remember they were laughing so hard and, like, just, like, eating my donut because I didn't want it. So that's, like, the first example. Like, and I know it's so small, but it's, like, little stuff like that that always happens. So this next one is, like, the one that I was so frustrated over, so mad. It boils my blood to this day, and, like, there are not many, like, stuff that makes my blood boil. I only have 2 stories, this one and another one, that make my blood boil. Unfortunately, I can't tell the other one for reasons I don't really want to talk about, but just know there's only 2 stories that make me feel like this, and this is one of them. So same kind of scenario. It was lunchtime, we decided to go to eat, but this time it was 4 of us in total, and all 4 of us drove, so we were like, okay, well, who wants to drive? So this time I wasn't driving. I was in the back seat with my other friend, and then my 2 friends were in the front. So my friend, like, starts driving, we get to Tim Hortons, same thing, it's super busy, we're waiting in the drive-thru, and so we're like, same deal, we're like, okay, let's try and make it as easy as possible for them instead of making 4 separate orders, like, let's do 2, so at least, like, we're not making their job hell. So we were, like, sitting there and deciding who was going to order with who. So I decided to order with my friend who was driving, and my other 2 friends were ordering theirs. So I think they ordered theirs first, and then we ordered ours. Regardless, that doesn't really matter, but we all ordered 4 drinks in total. So it was like 2-3 coffees and then, like, some other drink. So it was 4 in total, and, like, food on top of that. So to give you an example, I ordered a small peppermint hot chocolate because it was Christmas time, and at Tim Hortons they do all, like, peppermint stuff whenever it's December. So I was like, I haven't had a peppermint hot chocolate in God knows how long, so I'm going to order that. So I ordered that and a bagel, and, like, these peppermint hot chocolates are expensive, so, like, with the bagel, I think it was, like, $5-6, and then my friend ordered her stuff, so, like, in total it was around, I don't know, like, $10-12. So I was like, okay, here's, like, my money, like, just keep the change or whatever, like, she gives you back, like, it's fine, I don't care. So we get to the window, and she gives us a tray of drinks, and there's 3 drinks. So immediately we know that, like, one of ours is missing and we can't figure it out which one. So, like, she gives us the tray, and we look, and immediately we realize it's my peppermint hot chocolate that's not in there. So we were like, okay, like, let's just tell her. So my friend in the driver's seat was like, hi, like, you're missing a drink. We ordered a peppermint hot chocolate. And the girl right away, like, doesn't even, like, kind of, like, stop to think if, like, we ordered something else. Right away goes, you didn't order a peppermint hot chocolate. what? What? Like, we were all sitting there and we're like, I was like, you all heard me say that. Like, what? And so, like, I chime from the back. So, like I said, I'm sitting behind my friend who's driving. So, like, I'm, like, peering through the little, like, gap in between the seat. And I'm like, hi, I ordered a Pepper Red hot chocolate. And she's just like, no, you didn't. If you want to order one, you can order one. And I was like, I gave you $6. I'm not paying $6 for just a bagel. I ordered a peppermint hot chocolate and a bagel. I wouldn't give you $6 if it was just for a bagel. And so she was like, you did not order a peppermint hot chocolate. If you want to order one, you can order one right now. And I was like, fine. Give me a small peppermint hot chocolate, whatever, I'll order another one. And so she's like, okay. And so she, like, gives me a total. So I pay again for another peppermint hot chocolate. So she gives us the drink and, like, she's all, like, sassy and, like, rude about it, whatever. And so, like, I'm like, okay, let's just leave. Like, I'm so done with this. I was, like, I was furious. Like, I was, like, I couldn't believe it. So, like, at this point, I was like, whatever. Like, at least I got it. Like, it's fine. Like, we're already out of the drive-thru. We start driving. And, like, my friends are just laughing because, like, the whole scenario was, like, ridiculous. Like, I was getting so mad at her, and, like, I couldn't even yell at her because I was in the back. So I was, like, yelling over the seat. So, like, my friends were like, okay, just, like, Cheryl, it's over with. Just drink your hot chocolate. Like, it's fun. So I opened it up, and immediately I noticed there's no whipped cream on it. Again, first world problem, but the way that they make peppermint hot chocolate is they put whipped cream and, like, I don't know, some sort of sprinkles on it. So immediately, like, that, like, put a red flag in my head. I'm like, okay, well, like, I did technically order it, like, for the first time, so maybe she just didn't have time to put the whipped cream on it, so whatever. So I start to drink it, and oh my god. It's not a peppermint hot chocolate! It's just a regular hot chocolate. Just a plain old regular hot chocolate. I paid like $10 for a regular hot chocolate. A regular hot chocolate. Not peppermint, a regular hot chocolate. I was so mad. I was screaming in the car. Screaming! I was so mad. My friends were like freaking out. I was dropping every swear word. Like, I was so ticked. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's one thing to accuse me of not ordering something when I know I ordered something. It's another thing to charge me twice for not even getting the right product. Like, what? Oh my god, I was so mad. I'm like shaking. I'm so, like, it still frustrates me so much. So, in the end, I just drank it, but, like, I did not let it go. Like, my next class was philosophy with my favorite teacher, and, like, we always get an attendance of the day question, and, like, I couldn't even answer it, or I did answer it, and then told him what happened because of how mad I was, and, it was just, and it's, like, something that's carried over, like, to this day. Like, to this day, when I go to Tim Hortons and I see that girl, I get so mad. Like, I don't even try to be polite. Like I said in my last video, I work in customer service, like public service, whatever. So I know, like, how hard it is for people that work behind the counter. So I always try to be super nice. I always, like, if something's wrong, I try to, like, see if they maybe something went wrong. Like, I never, ever blame the person because I know how it feels. But this girl, I can't. Like, every time I see her, I just get so mad. But anyways, that kind of gives you, like, an idea of, like, what happens every time I go to Tim Hortons. And, like, I'm not kidding. Like, it is every time I go to Tim Hortons when I'm by myself, it's fine. Like, I order double, they give me a double. I order a French vanilla, they give me a French vanilla. I go with a group of people, I order a French vanilla, I get a chai tea. Like, I don't know, I don't understand it. So, I literally have to calm down now. Like, I'm so mad. Like, it frustrates me so much. And I know my friends are gonna be watching this video and laughing the whole time because the whole situation was just, like, I know I'm overreacting. I know I'm blowing out of, like, this whole thing out of proportion, but, like, you don't understand how annoying it is. Like, to pay $10 for, like, a simple drink that you don't even get. Like, what? What? Oh, so mad. But anyways, that is the end of my stories. This video ended up being longer than I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought this video was going to be under 6 minutes because of how short they both are, but I'm now at 16 minutes according to my camera, so I'm going to edit this, and I'm probably going to make myself mad all over again when I edit this, because this video is going up next week, which for you guys you'll be seeing it regardless. Just, I'm filming this video ahead of time, but anyways, that is the end of this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Comment down below what you want to see next. And I will see you guys in my next video, whatever that is. And hopefully it is not as maddening as this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.